391. It's me, Vimesy, the professional host with the most. With me tonight, we have the mighty Clarky.
Hey.
And we also have a special returning guest. This is like, I don't know, what is this? Maybe like your 10th time on the show? Pat.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Some of you may remember Pat from
years.
from a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I've been away with nothing exciting happening, and now I'm back.
Yep. Nothing a few priests and some goat wouldn't fix. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely nothing to talk about. Business as usual.
Clark and I are under strict NDA. Like, you would not believe how strict the NDA is.
I'm paying them in.
What people can't see is just off camera, there are two Greek mafia don people just standing there with a rather large cleaver, just prepared.
Greek mafia.
Don't mock them, mate. Don't mock them. I'm the one in the firing line here.
We've taken over Nottingham Forest. We'll take over more football clubs.
You've taken over what? You've taken over Nottingham Forest.
Is that not a football club?
Nottingham Forest have hired a Greek
that's totally sums up the Greek mafia.
Yeah, we have taken it over. Manigalakis, what's his name? He owns it now, doesn't he?
I've got no idea. What I mean,
it
could have been worse. It could have been Man United, couldn't it?
Who's the owner of
Manigalakis?
Well, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, am I? There's no point asking me.
Yeah, Marinakis. Sorry, Marinakis.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, so we're taking over.
Good to know. Good to know. Anyway, we're not allowed to talk about pets. I hesitate to call it holiday because of reasons, but no goats or priests were harmed in the making of that holiday. So we should move swiftly on. Clark, you got any news? Anything happened to you in the last? When did we last record an episode? Hi, Coleman. How are you? Nice to see you in chat. Good to see you.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I mean, like, we only released an episode last week. When did we last actually record it?
We released 2 episodes last week.
Yeah, two episodes within 3 seconds of each other.
So that's about a month then, isn't it? In a bit.
I have a feeling it was. Was it? I can't remember. Did we do the Game Awards or anything? What do you call it? The opening night live and stuff. Did we talk about any of that stuff?
I don't know. That's Pat. He'll have listened.
Pat,
I'm just tweeting out now. We are live.
Yeah, that wasn't the question.
Did you talk about that stuff? You talked about a lot of stuff to be honest.
We did talk. Can you remember any of the specifics that we talked about?
Yeah, it was like Nintendo stuff was discussed a little bit and throw in the.
I mean, why would we ever doubt him, Clarky? The man's on fire.
Right? It was really good. It was awesome. Really good episodes. They should go back and listen to it really, because some of those duos that you lot done, they just Did you
like the duet, by the way? Did you like the duet?
There was no duet. I listened to the episode. You can't fool me.
Oh, damn it. I almost had him then. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. It was really good. Really good.
Excellent. I mean, hang on. I just got... it's been one of those weeks, boys. I'm straight on the monster.
Oh, no.
Not sponsored, but available. Okay? Just saying.
Old spunk.
Just saying.
I've been drinking so much Red Bull lately.
As your weed started to smell like Red Bull.
No, is that a thing?
Well, all right. You might not remember this, Pet, because what with being young and stuff. But do you ever remember Sugar Puffs when they were proper Sugar Puffs?
The cartoon?
No, the cereal. Sugar Puffs.
Kind of, yeah.
Clark, like Rice Puffs, but basically coated in sugar. They were fucking lovely. Yeah. That if you had a bowl of that, you'll smell of Sugar Puffs for like the next 3 days.
Really?
So I thought, well, okay, a bit of a craving. Went down to Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available. Thought I'm going to go and get some Sugar Puffs. Don't do Sugar Puffs anymore. They've rebranded them to Honey Puffs.
Honey Puffs. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then you taste them.
Sugar's a bad word, isn't it?
But you taste them and they're crap. They just taste like knockoff own brand ones that don't, and your weed doesn't smell like them for 3 days.
No, I knew about the pineapple and like your ejaculation smell turns.
I don't know. We went places there. You heard about that one, did you?
Like I've heard about. I don't know if it's true or not. But apparently, if you eat lots of pineapple, then you're.
Apparently, it's true with olives. I heard about. This is a true story, and I don't want to go into any more details. But I found out about that at a swingers party. Someone mentioned that stay clear of the olives because the yeah.
Hold on.
I swing.
You
You
went
mean
to
a golf
swingers
party? You mean
I
you mean a
literally-
golf party?
A golf party. Yeah.
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 He was playing golf.
Oh,
And
he said
let's
that, he
move
said that
on.
so casually. It's true.
Let's
Pat, talk about keys in a bowl, mate.
I don't know what that means.
How do you not know
does
what
it mean?
keys in a bowl means?
I know to say. Can I guess? Can I tell you what I think? I think I know.
You can tell us what you think it is.
When you go to a party,
Yeah.
a sex party,
A
which I've never
sex
been to.
party. A sex party. Yeah.
Yes, when you go, what do you want to call it? A fuck party.
Oh my. Well, I hope no kids are listening in the car because we've now got something explaining to do. But go on.
So
doing
we're doing
nine.
9 holes. Okay, so what I think is when you go to a sex party,
Yeah.
everyone puts their keys in a ball, like as
Uh-huh.
in like to not lose your keys.
Yes,
And
that's why you
then-
put them there. Yeah.
And then instead of you going and picking up your keys, you pick up a random key, and
Oh.
whoever's key that is, you go home with that person.
Yeah, you don't
But
tend
if
to
you
go
pick up your
home,
own-
but yeah, that's the general thing. Keys go in
Is
the
that
bowl.
it?
You pick up a bunch of keys, and whoever's keys you got, you go with the other partner. Yeah.
And what about your car?
I don't think the car's got very much to do with it, mate.
House? What? But sorry, what? would
It's
you
just
use
it's
the
just
house-
a way of Clarky explain it to him.
What?
Is it the house
What's
key or the
to
car
explain?
keys?
It's not. It doesn't mean I put my keys in a bowl, therefore you get to keep the merc. All right. It's like
No. But I mean, like, what happens to my car?
nothing happens
So
to your car, pet. It's just a way of drawing lots. It's just a way of randomizing the fixtures. Knowing your luck,
So
you
if
go
I-
there and pick your own
what-
fucking car.
What I say is, say I go in, I drop my keys. My keys are a bunch of keys: house key,
Yep.
my
Yep.
mum's keys,
Yep.
my car keys.
Yep.
I drop my keys.
Yep.
I randomly pick up the keys, and I pick up. I'm going to say a random name of a girl I don't know. Sarah's keys. I pick up Sarah's keys.
Whoa! You leave her out of it.
And okay, Susie, whatever, a random name, yeah. I pick up Susie's keys,
Yeah.
and I go home with Susie. So
No, you don't go
Let's say,
home.
like-
Where'd you get the going home bit from?
I don't know what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Does like Sharon pick up my keys and then leave with my car? What happened?
No. Also, Sharon wouldn't be invited. You know that, right? No.
No, I mean, like,
Everyone's in the house or building or sometimes village hall, and you put your keys. It's cold in village halls, though. Don't do that. You put your keys in a bowl, right? And then normally, what will happen, apparently, is the woman of the partner, right, will go to the bowl, close her
Yeah.
eyes, obviously, pick out some keys, and all that does is say, "Whose
Yeah.
keys are these?" And Pet goes, "They're mine."
My
And
keys.
she goes,
Yeah.
"I'm with you." And then she puts the keys down, all right? Or she gives the keys back to you, or whatever you want to do with the keys. You don't go in
Oh.
a car because your car's too small anyway.
you'd
Alright.
be surprised if you push back the seat.
Oh, I remember it well, mate. That's all I'm saying.
So then you go in the home and you fuck. Then you don't go home. You stay in that
I mean,
place
I
where
would imagine so. I mean, I wouldn't know.
that
Obviously.
just sounds like what?
Yeah, sure thing.
Why
Van.
can't I pick? Why can't I pick?
But that's the whole reason, because then Sharon would just be left out because no one's picking Sharon.
But then that's like basically. I'm not going to say the RAPE.
Do you not like feel a bit
What?
bad when you pick the keys up and there's like a key ring with the kids on it or something?
But then you're going to sleep with someone you don't want to sleep with.
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. Damn it!
I look. I'm just saying. I've watched a lot of real life fly on the wall documentaries on OnlyFans, and it comes up occasionally. Look,
He's a fucking swinger, isn't he?
Pet.
You're a swinger.
It's
I bet
not
it's
about-
up
I'm not a
front
swinger.
of your house. I bet it's just covered in pampas grass, isn't it?
Pampers. What the fuck is Pampers?
Why put
grass?
yourself?
I
Can
mean,
you turn up by
Pampers. That's a
yourself?
different kind of
Or do you have
party,
to have-
Clarky.
You have to have a partner.
What?
Do you have to have a partner?
You
Can turn
can't
up
go
by
to
yourself?
you can't go to a swingers party and not take someone with you. You can't say, "I'm the only bloke. I've just pitched up on my own." Right, guys. What kind of
Well,
job
what is
play
it?
does that?
play a
What are they
devil's
gonna do?
prank and rock up with your nana's car keys.
That's like that's like you going out with your mates and not standing the round. It's like no.
But what they're gonna do? Show me the rules. Be
They
like, well,
just
these are the rules.
open the door, I imagine. Be like, all right, Pat, how you doing? Where's the? Oh, she's not coming tonight. Fuck off, mate.
Well, I just feel like if they're gonna do that, you might as well just attempt to, and it doesn't matter.
I love the
do you know
fact
what I
you
mean?
got halfway through that sentence. Went, you know what? No.
I just want to say it on air,
You
but
know what?
you might as
No.
well attempt to bang her outside the fucking party then.
What? Bang who? Sharon?
Yeah. Or
Nobody
whoever.
wants Sharon.
Whoever's up. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. It's disgusting.
Look, Clarky's face is just this mixture of bemused puzzlement and total like.
It sounds like the kind of event where you go home and then you piss fire out your penis.
Not if you're wearing stuff. It's fine, Pet. It's all good. It's consenting adults. It's all good. Do you ever see that episode of Car Share? That Peter Kay one where they talk about the dogging. Clarky will know this one. Clarky's got educated man.
Just because I'm from up north doesn't mean I watch everything Peter Kay does.
But you do know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, he does. He does. He knows.
No, I
exactly
fucking
what I'm
don't.
talking about. All right.
That's something. Just go to a club.
Clarky, as editor, just oh mate, no, that's hard work. You guys, did you see that photo I put in chat of that club that did a women's only night? And
They didn't sell any drinks.
Yeah,
they did a women's own nightclub in America, and then just this picture of all these girls sat down on chairs around the edge of this nightclub. Nobody dancing, nobody doing anything, and they closed it the next night because nobody bought a drink.
Nobody bought a drink. Was it actually women only, or like are men allowed in there as well?
No, it's just like it's a women's night, and fucking women weren't buying drinks.
Well, was it a lesbian night though?
No,
Oh,
not everything has to be about sex, Pet.
I
There's just some girls going out for a good time.
No, if I'm
You're exactly the reason why they have women only nights, mate.
No, if I said to you guys, I went to a men's only night, you would think I went to a gay club. You would say that, no? If I went to, if I told you,
I mean, that wouldn't be because you said it. That would be because I know you.
Could you
Playing
imagine
out with
if
George
it was-
Michael all night long.
Could you imagine if it was a lesbian thing? Christ, you go in there, it'd smell like Captain Birdseye.
Oh dear God, Captain Birdseye, the infamous man with a big bushy beard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Made fish sticks as well.
I think we've digressed a bit from talking about Jeff Keighley's trainers.
This show has changed a lot in a month's time.
Yeah.
It's not as innocent as it used to be.
Did you listen to episode 1 ever?
I blame the monster in your hand.
Yeah,
I
think it's-
just enjoy watching all the hallmarks that Vimes is having a midlife crisis. The baseball cap, the cans of Monster.
good to hear.
Yeah, he's talking about swinging a lot worryingly as well.
The
No, I'm
blanket
not. I'm not
sling.
talking about it at all. You lot were asking about it.
You made the reference, and I said, "What is the key thing?"
What reference did I? Oh no, that was because you said earlier you didn't understand it. And that was because
Yeah.
Clarky mentioned it.
Yeah, Clarky did mention it.
And now he's keeping very quiet and looking a bit sus.
Yeah.
And I've noticed he's lost a lot of weight recently. That's all I'm saying.
Can I say something? Clarky looked
Good
really
exercise regime, innit?
good. Very
Yeah.
good.
I looked even better earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, we had our tops off earlier.
I
Which
didn't.
sounds
I'd
kind
like
of
to point
gay
out
as well.
right now I didn't. I'll turn up these two in the nuddy, just
No,
literally
no one
sitting
wants
there
to see
rubbing
your
their nipples.
leathery old hide, do they?
We were trying to recreate that tweet that we made.
I turn up in a hoodie,
Yeah.
nice big furry hoodie.
And me and Clarky had them out.
And oh my God, did you ever? Did you ever? I had to seriously, mate. I had to zoom. It was ridiculous. Anyway,
Not our bottom halves. We're just
should we talk about
Not-
some games before this gets
Yes.
ridiculous?
Yeah.
So just as a general thing, highlight of the summer, whether you saw it as a trailer, whether you saw it as in the games thingies, because there's been the Nintendo Directs, there's been the Gamescom opening night live, there was that other thing with Jeff
Yeah.
Keighley with the nice trainers, the yellow ones with the white slash on them, which
there's
I can't
been
find
a
anywhere.
Kirby special or whatever the hell
Kirby
that
Air
was called.
Riders Direct. My son watched that twice. Yep. What's been your just give me your kind of what's the game that you've seen that you're most looking forward to? It's Battlefield 6, obviously, but you know, anything else?
Ugh.
The game, are you asking me?
I'm asking both of you because that's why you're on the show, so we can have this thing we call conversation.
The game that I've seen
Told him
that's
to look
exciting
for the
most
list, not me.
during the summer only, not that's coming out just in general. but
Just generally, what have you seen over summer and you've like and it's got you a bit wet, hyped?
It's got me a bit hyped.
Brilliant.
You asked the wrong person because I was quite disappointed.
Why?
I can tell you what disappointed me.
Well,
Go on, then.
was it Sharon?
I was really looking forward to the James Bond game.
That looks
and
really
James
good.
Bond it's basically Hitman with a different skin, and I don't like the hit.
Like
Yeah,
I said,
and I
really
think
good.
it was going to be anything else.
Do you know
Well,
what, Clark?
no, because the combat was faster and more dynamic and stuff. It was more fast paced. It had third person shooting in it. It was
But only when you got a license to kill. Not like the other bit was all kind of listen to these conversations and which way do you want to go through the window and all of that stuff. And I don't know. I personally was like, this is not the game. I thought it was going to be a traditional James Bond game. I don't know if I've told you. Well, you say that, yeah, but
yes,
actually,
I do.
I've got
They are shit, Bear.
They are shit.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a collector of James Bond games. Like, I love buying.
We know this because you've shown us him. He is. You may not have been on the episode where he went through his entire collection. He's even got like Night Rain or Night Fire or whatever.
They're all shit in the James Bond games.
I did. Clarky, I remember what happened was I showed them on the camera for like 1 second for like a 2-hour video. And that
the abuse we got. We didn't see him for 6 months.
Anyway, so I'm a huge fan of James Bond games, like even the shit ones, going back to the Sega dates. I just
They're
love
all
collecting.
shit.
Even GoldenEye, mate. You go back to GoldenEye now and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, it's fine. GoldenEye is fine now.
It stood the test of time well, pal.
I got 2 games downloaded on Clarky's Xbox that he gave me. One is Indiana Jones, which I bought for full price, and the other one is James Bond, the remaster that Xbox did. So anyway,
what do you want from a James? So that James Bond demo, from what I can recall, right? Nice, beautiful bit of driving, looked very Gran Turismo-esque, but a bit kind of burnout-y.
Yeah.
What? Bit boring.
Yeah.
Well, I've literally spent the last 3 nights playing Gran Turismo, mate. You can't talk to me about boring driving games, right? We'll get there.
Gran Turismo isn't boring,
mate. When you start Gran Turismo up, you have to sit through you open up Gran Turismo, you have to sit through a 7-minute fucking cutscene with violins playing about the history. You're sitting there going, what? I boot out Burnout Takedown, I'm crashing through walls within about 30 seconds of fucking booting that.
Are you playing it on PlayStation? Is it only on PlayStation?
Of course it's only on PlayStation, yeah. They're not going to give it to Xbox.
Does your wheel work on PlayStation?
No, I don't have a wheel anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, listen to oh.
Anyway, what I thought it would be in my head. This is what I thought it would be.
Right.
I thought it would be a James Bond instead of a James Bond Hitman. I thought it would be a James Bond Uncharted. That's what I thought we were going for.
Yeah, I expected that.
You have heard. You do know the games that IO have done previously.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean like because they specialize in
the one
Hitman.
game.
It doesn't mean
the one game.
Yeah, but Vimesy, that's like saying like if
Naughty Dog only really deal with third person over the shoulder kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Like Naughty Dog only creating
third person action adventure.
Yeah, action games. Yeah,
like hang on a second.
Crash Bandicoot.
Over the shoulder third person action game.
The kart racing one.
Over the shoulder third person action racing game.
No, but I just thought it was going to be less of waiting to hear who's fucking shanked who and do you know where this is? Do you know where that is? Just get me in there. This is what I wanted. I want James Bond to be.
Yep.
You're gonna have a few gadgets, so there's gonna be a few gadget bits.
Yep.
With your watch, breaking jail cells and padlocks and stuff. Action shooting. Main event at the end, whether he's skiing or whether it's a car chase or whether he's jumping out of a plane.
You
know, big action.
Yeah, I think I can see where you're going wrong. You didn't want James Bond, you wanted Jason Bourne.
James Bond was Jason Bourne, though.
No, Bourne.
Are you
Bourne rewrote the fucking book, man. Bond was like Brosnan, right? And then in comes Damon with his fucking Jason Bourne and was like just kicked the shit out of Bond.
Well, do you know who else came? Okay, I'll tell you what I want then.
We're not talking about Tomb Raider just because you're a Jolie thing.
I want Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible style James Bond.
They were shit, those games as well, though. The Mission Impossible.
Not the games. I want Final Reckoning as a video game then. That I wanted that to be the James Bond game.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a bit of talking.
So
it's
kind of
not like,
more Alpha Protocol kind of thing.
You know, I haven't played. I've got
I love Alpha Protocol. Right? I love that game. I adore that game.
Just a little bit more actiony. Like, I don't want it to be hit. The most boring thing for me.
I think you could probably play it like that. If you wanted to, you probably could. You could probably just pick up a gun and go, "Let's go!" Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but that's like saying you could play Hitman like that, but you're fucking dead straight away. Like, you could.
I don't know. I get the feeling it's going to let you do. I reckon it's going to let you play a little bit. I don't know. We'll see, right? Because I got faith in to do it right, and I think, honestly, judging by the mess of previous James Bond games, anything's a step up. But like, I'm just saying, you kind of like you want basically a Quantum Break type thing with like, yeah. So that's what you want. You want kind of Quantum Break. Can you imagine if they made that as a Bond, right? So you got a little bit of like video, a little 10-minute sort of TV.
I'd take Alan Wake as Bond.
No, Alan Wake's very slow and procedural. No, I can see where Quantum Break might fit in, because Quantum Break, there are still scenes in that game that kind of stick in my head, like when you're trying to like escape and it's at night and you got all the helicopters with the searchlights, you're kind of going across the gantries and stuff, trying to sneak around this building and all getting into oh man, that was really good. Yeah, if made a Bond film like that, Bond game like that would be amazing.
Sadly, it came out on Xbox and so was completely mishandled.
I don't think it was as bad as everyone says it was. I enjoyed Quantum Break.
No, it wasn't. It should have had sequels, but it came out on Xbox, so you're not going to see any sequels.
I thought that game was amazing. But to answer your question, YMD, if are they called 101? What's the company?
IO.
So
IO Interactive. IO.
Oh,
you know what? When I saw it, it was 101.
10. It's a funny story. You remember Stormtroopers, right? It's like tangent. Yeah. Stormtroopers. We used to get the little minifigures, right?
Yeah.
On the back of them, they always had that little kind of like little backpack thing, and it used to say OII on it, like 011, and I always thought it meant oil because I thought they were actually robots. Because you never saw their faces, right? So I thought Stormtroopers were robots because on the back of the action figures, they had oil written on the back of their backpack. So I thought that's where you put the oil in to keep them fucking working, which is why I always got confused when Han and Luke knocked him out and got dressed up in a thing. I was like, where'd they put all the machinery?
Oh, Stormtrooper. I thought you meant the bugs that were running around. Is that a Stormtrooper as well?
Stormtroopers, mate. They're fairly, pop culture wise, they've been around a little bit.
Oh, I was thinking, is it Starship Troopers I'm thinking of?
Oh,
I'm thinking of Starship Troopers.
Oh my God.
I thought you talked about that.
Why would I have action figures of fucking Starship Troopers? Well, actually, no. Do you know what? Actually, there are
Denise Richards.
There's the special shower scene. There's a special in the tent scene.
She was my 80s. She was my 80s crush.
She was
her and Kylie Minogue, I think.
Which is completely the opposite to like Shaniqua. Both of them.
No.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. No. Both of those quite petite, tiny tits.
Right.
Shaniqua.
Check your X messages. I want to know what Dammit sent you.
So check your X messages.
Anyway, Clarky.
If it's another cockpit, I'm not having it.
Jesus
oh boy, Clarky, what game are you excited about over summer that you saw that you thought, oh, I'm excited by this?
Nothing in particular.
That's it. I gave that answer.
Jesus Christ, it's like blood out of a stone with you two. It really is.
What did you see that made you so happy?
Battlefield 6.
That wasn't over. I asked you.
I'm quite happy that the Resi games, including the older ones, are coming natively to Switch.
Oh, how much are they going to charge you for that?
I don't know, but in the case of Star Wars Outlaws, not as much as PlayStation 5 do.
I don't have any X messages, by the way, Coleman. But
I think he probably means on the gamers count.
Oh, let me check that. But Vimesy, I asked you what we've seen over summer. We didn't see direct or something for Battlefield. But if we're talking about
September, technically this is still English summertime.
Okay, in that case, definitely Battlefield.
There
Battlefield's
you
amazing.
go. It's the right
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. But I played. Did you play the beta?
No, of course not. I was on a cruise.
Oh yeah, you were.
Not
yeah.
that
How was
kind of
that?
cruise before everyone starts saying it.
Well, you've all put your boat keys in a bowl.
Yeah, yeah. I put my yacht key. They all float because they've got those little flotation baubles on them. A bit of cork.
Buddy, I caned that beta. I absolutely caned it. I not love
because I want you to tell me about it because I missed it because I was away on a cruise. What was it like?
On, I'm just looking at his photo.
Did it have guns in it?
Oh, that is cool.
Clarky, you're not
Is that
even.
a game?
Yeah, mate. You there?
It is a game.
Yeah, I'm just fascinated by the fact that my dog's looking at my reflection in the back window and seems to think there's someone outside.
My dog sees his own
Coleman has sent
reflection in the
me.
window.
What is that? A 16-bit Atari 8-bit. Bloody hell. Okay, so he sent me an image. See, I would love stuff like this of a game, a James Bond game, 2 James Bond games. Can you see those?
Not with your camera.
Oh,
the Spy Who Loved Me and
yeah.
What?
Living Daylights.
Living Daylights.
Let me Google this, but I'm guessing we're talking before I was born. This has got to be early 80s. So the Spy
He's such a
Who Loved Me James Bond game. Hold on, let's do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
So that is the Spy Who Loved Me James Bond game. Here it is. Well, 1990. Okay. I was
15.
I was born. So what is this on? Is this the Atari as well?
2600.
Okay, we're going off topic, but it's
oh yeah, that'll make a change, won't it?
Man, they really knew how to do box art back then.
Yeah, because it looked nothing like the games.
Yeah. Do you remember Golden Axe? Like the amazing box art.
Tell you what I do remember. Do you remember Barbarian?
The games don't look anything like the games.
Do you remember the Barbarian cover art?
No, what game was that? The Barbarian.
Try Barbarian game cover.
That was a lot of young men's first introduction to the world of women.
The Barbarian game, the Commodore 64.
Yeah,
was it? I had it on the Amstrad, I think.
Commodore, the Barbarian. I don't know if I'm looking at the right one, but 1987
game cover.
Barbarian cover art.
Yeah, but there's loads of Barbarian games.
Barbarian
game cover art. I could share my screen. Should we try that again? Oh, that is awesome with the fire.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Okay,
if he's come on saying with the fire, it's obviously not the right one.
Okay, I'm going to share, but this is only Vimesy. Clarky, you got to accept it if I share. Can you accept me sharing it?
Yeah, of course I can.
Any of these, Vimesy?
No, it's not that. No.
Click on images.
Click on images. Have you got safe search on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
don't
think so.
Close Pornhub up.
What? That's probably why you can't see it. You've probably got safe search on it, mate. You probably can't see it.
Really? I haven't turned anything on. Safe search moderate. Do you want to turn it off?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'll have a look for it. You keep talking amongst yourselves.
I'll stop sharing now. Anyway, Atari 8-bit disc and AMS cassette. Ooh. Apologies for
what were you talking about anyway?
What we were talking about, well, he told me to check my messages. That's why I got derailed. But we were talking about Battlefield, and the best thing we've seen over summer was Battlefield, and I was going to tell you about the beta.
Is this Mandela effect stuff? Because there's nothing coming up for me either.
Right.
What was that? FIFA? No, mate. Oh shit.
Clarky.
What's
I knocked my camera down.
What is wrong with you lot? Honestly, hang on. All right, how do I do my sharing of the screen thing?
Bottom of the screen next to leave.
Well, bottom of the screen where it says share.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, next to leave.
There you go.
Share, yeah. He's got to accept it though. Clarky got to accept it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I showed.
Free poster.
Wait, hold on. I've got to put this on the big screen.
I reckon I still have the free poster, mate. I'm telling you now. Yeah. That there is
it all crusty?
Oh.
Send me the link to that.
Nah, that game was fantastic. I used to play that game like a lot.
Ramsey, let's do something we've never done before. Yeah, stick that on ChatGPT, copy and paste that across the chat, and tell us who that model is.
She's Maria Whittaker.
Maria
she was
Whittaker?
a page 3 model. You probably don't know what page 3 was. Maria Whittaker, yeah, she was a page 3. And do you know who the bloke was?
No, can I guess? Was it Ivan Drago, the blonde guy?
No, it was Wolf from Gladiator.
No way.
Yeah, Wolf from Gladiator.
Page 3 girls with the Bonnie Blue of their era, Pet.
How do you spell Whittaker?
With a W.
W-I.
W-H-I.
W-H-I. T-I?
W-H-I-T-T. Whittaker.
Taker, yeah, like Undertaker.
Oh my God. W-H-I-T-T-A-K-E-R.
Okay. Former glamour model, 55 years old, born in 1969. Ah, yeah.
Still in my age range. Let's go. Poor Clark.
Oh, she's so cute. She doesn't look like a glam model. She looks like the girl next door kind of vibe. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a glamour model. Never mind.
What did you think she was? I said she's a page 3 model.
Can I show you the image I saw? And I thought,
I don't know if I want to. I'm not sure.
No, look at that. That looks like a really nice girl, though.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's a nice girl.
That was probably taken around Wimbledon.
They all had the hairdo, didn't they?
They certainly did. Oh, the hair as well.
Girls look so much better in the 80s than they do now, man. I love that.
They were just blurrier photos, mate. That's all it was.
No, it was just
the look. Hairier.
Oh dear God! I think we've gone a little bit off topic here, haven't we, boys?
Absolutely stunning girl. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but she was on the cover of Barbarian 2 as well.
Yeah, I'm not looking at that one. That was.
Look.
It's just tragic, isn't it? Really.
Oh, it's the wolf as well.
I'm sure you just said that.
He's a very excitable little
man.
The
second one.
Barbarian 2. Yeah. That game was so good. Do you remember it, Clarky?
Yeah, decapitated.
Yeah, so it was like a 1v1 sword fighter, and you just had like different stages. You only had like 6 different backgrounds, but then you just came on and you had a sword fight, and then if you kind of won, you could decapitate the person, and then this little goblin thing would come along, pick up the head, and then just trundle off with it to the side of the screen.
Simpler times.
Many happy hours spent decapitating people.
Barbarian 1 and 2. So they just got them back for the pictures again.
Probably just reused some pictures from the original shoot, I imagine, because they were cheap bastards back then.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. That would explain how they got the wolf back as well.
Yeah. So did you not see? Should we go back to kind of like, the bit where we were talking about the games that we've seen over summer? Clark is like, please don't do this. What about Ghost of Yotai? Anyone excited about Ghost of Yotai?
No. I'm not excited for any Japanese fucking hack and slash games. The market's flooded.
It's not a hack and slash game. It's like a pseudo Souls-like open world.
Yeah, with all of those, I'm sick of seeing them. They announced about 300 during the fucking Gamescom thing.
The new Dynasty Warriors, though, Clark.
Is there? Where's your originality? These games are coming out. They might as well just be fucking FIFA. They're just the same fucking thing every year.
No, they've rebuilt this one from the ground up, mate.
He's got a point. He has got a point.
There were an awful lot of feudal Japan.
So it's feudal Japan, ancient China. They're all the same, and I'm sick to fucking death of seeing them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But so not looking forward to Ghost of Yotai then, Clark. You not got that one on your radar?
No. Oh my God! A claim to fame.
I once played SNES with Shadow. Damn it, saying in chat that he once played SNES. How are we saying it? Are we saying SNES or are we playing SNES?
Was Shadow the blonde one?
No, Shadow was the scary black man, like proper, really black man, like shadowy.
Vimesy, you want to just like pick that spade up and put it away now, please?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
For fuck's sake.
Mm.
It's usually my job, that sort of thing.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble with his wife.
Yeah.
My daughter's like, I want to take the dog out the back. I'm like, no, you can't take the dog out the back. So, oh, it's the dog. It's the dog. And I'm like, take the dog out the front. You've got a lead. Fucking idiot. Anyway, we just say black man. Oh dear God. We're going to steer away from this conversation really quickly. So, what else? Hang on. I wanted to ask you about this because I thought you'd have been all over this Metal Gear Solid Delta thing that came out.
No, I was going to be over it. I was going to have it on pre-order, but then because how do I explain this without getting arrested? No, like Pritesh wanted to.
Okay.
Let's say chip in and experience it with me. I couldn't then buy the physical, so I waited, and now I'm back in England, and I'm like, Battlefield is literally less than 30 days away. So am I really going to play Metal Gear Solid now? I don't know. I'll just wait for Battlefield, but I will definitely get it. But Pritesh wants to get it. But I'll share it with Pritesh.
That's not. I'm waiting for Clarky to get it because it's his turn. But that's.
But no. I always thought that MGS looked good, but I was in Greece at the time when it came out. I had it on pre-order. I canceled my pre-order because then I was going to Greece, and now it's just too close to Battlefield Day, so I'm just going to wait until things calm down a little bit with Battlefield, and then probably play it over the Christmas holidays.
Well, I imagine things will calm down with Battlefield for about the first 6 weeks of launch, which is normally how it works for Battlefield.
Sorry, Vams, I blanked out there. What?
Yeah, you did. Like just saying that you could probably buy the game because when Battlefield launches, you're going to have 6 weeks of not being able to play it anyway, so you might as well just get on it.
Yeah, you could do, but I feel that way a little bit with Borderlands 4. Like I really do want to play Borderlands, but
I had about a half-hour window where I thought, oh, Borderlands, and then I text Clarky and went, oh, Borderlands, and he just gave me such a response. I thought, yeah, you're right. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
No, I want to play. I really. It's just less than 30 days till. Wait, actually, October the 17th, isn't that? It's exactly a month away from. Is it October 17th or 10th? I can't remember now.
All right, you tell me. But it's 4 weeks away, basically.
When is Battlefield 6?
Before what, Pat?
Sorry, it's the 10th. So it's less than a month away for Battlefield.
Excellent.
So are you really going to start Borderlands or MGS? Or I mean, MGS, if you wanted to cane it, you could cane it in a week. Like it's not a long game.
He's going to be so disappointed when neither of us buy this.
Buy what?
Battlefield.
I've got a pre-order, mate. Day one.
No, you got to play Battlefield, Clarky, because I'll tell you why. Because
have you got PlayStation, Clarky, still on that thing?
Yeah, my camera's still on top of it.
Yeah.
Clarky, the Battle Royale mode is only 4-player squad. So we got to jump on, like me, you, and Pritesh. We got to, or someone else, but we got to jump on. We got to.
I've heard these promises before.
Do you remember the last Battle Royale that Battlefield came out with?
Yeah, but that wasn't really about. It was terrible. It wasn't about. Maybe we don't play it, but I'm gonna be on Battlefield. I put loads of hours into that beta, YMZ. I gave it a good proper go.
Yeah, but I also remember the last time we spent loads of hours in a beta and went, "Yeah, this is really awesome." And the game came out, and we were like, "What happened?"
Yeah, but weirdly enough, I like Battlefield 2042. I kind of like it.
Then why did you never play it?
The problem is you buy it on launch day and it doesn't fucking work, and then you start playing it 6 weeks later when you're shit and everyone just keeps shooting you.
I mean, that's your
experience. I got a feeling this one's going to work day one.
Yours as well.
The beat was so smooth.
Mr. throwing grenades into, well, your grenade throwing prowess.
So long as I don't touch a grenade, I'm quite good at that game. If they
we should get on it.
I'm just going to put some tape over my left bumper or whatever it is, and just never touch that grenade button ever, because I'm dangerous. The number of grenades I've bounced off door lintels, or have bounced back at me off tanks, or I've just thrown them in the air, it just dropped in front of me and looked at it. Oh fuck, yeah, that happens quite a lot. But no, I mean, Battlefield's that's like, seriously, I think that's probably one of the only games I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah, you're right to do so. That whole shite though about it's like Battlefield 4, it's not. It's
although,
like Battlefield...
go on. You say it's like Battlefield 4?
Yeah, it's not like Battlefield 4. Like the one thing I was disappointed in with this Battlefield 6 is Battlefield 4 was known for its levolution. That's what they call it, when the level would evolve and something big would happen, whether it's a huge skyscraper falling.
Because what they did there, Pet, was they took level and evolution, the two words.
Yeah, and it was fantastic. Like, I loved it. I know it was a gimmick,
I mean, who thought that? Oh, genius!
Oh man,
those days are gone.
Especially when the whole scene would change, like the flooding level, like
yeah,
just
but,
all on the roofs. And
yeah, but I mean,
what?
They were a bit like one-trick ponies, weren't they?
They're gone, mate. They're gone.
They were one-trick ponies, but they were just so good. They were so good.
It would have been nice if they could have done like 3 of them per map, but you could only pull 1 of them off.
Maybe.
You were never quite sure whether it was going to be the dam that broke, or whether it was going to be the building that collapsed, or whether it was going to be I don't know.
Do you remember there was one that there was just a random boulder that fell from like the mountain? At some point, it would fall. Do you remember that?
Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was a fucking good game.
It was a great game.
Damn good.
But also, there were certain events so there's none of that so far. None of that in the beta, and I think there's like a video of a crane falling in one of the Levolution seasons. Okay, but it's like pathetic.
Sold.
So there's none of that. Even in Battlefield 1, if you remember, when we went back to World War 1, they had this big zip. Is it called the zip plane? I can't remember what that big helium.
Do you mean the kind of like the wingsuit?
No, there was like a big zipper in World War 2. It was like a plane made out of helium, and it
the Zeppelin.
The Zeppelin.
Yeah, you could destroy the Zeppelin.
A plane made out of helium.
Yeah. Even that game, what I'm trying to say was there was some like Levolution. Right?
I love Battlefield 1. That was great.
Yeah. But there's none of that in this, Vimesy. There's none of it. And also, the little in Battlefield 3, even though there wasn't Levolution, there was some like epic moments, or different moments, should I say. For example, I can't remember exactly what the maps were called, I must admit, but there was a certain map which was quite distinctive where you would play Rush, and halfway through Rush, the next 2 events were like down this mountain. So everyone would get to the edge of the mountain, and it was literally a helicopter. Off. Yeah, it was a helicopter platform. Everyone would jump off and you'd fall down for like what felt like a minute, like a really epic 1,000-meter fall. There was that. There was maps that would start on the middle of islands, and the only way you get to the XCOMs is you would have to get into a boat or swim there. Yeah. You had to swim to the.
We used to play that like on repeat, that map.
Yeah, there was loads of that in the beta, and from what I can see from the pictures of the maps that are going to be released at least on day 1, it's very, very similar maps. I will say that. So there was 3 maps in the beta, all felt the same. It was all a city. It was like you were going into Baghdad, and which is fine. That was one of my favorite maps in Battlefield 3, actually. But it was one of my favorite maps because it was like a one-off map. It wasn't like this epic. Okay, you're going to run 10 minutes like in a forest to get to the city, or not 10 minutes, but like it. That kind of epicness is gone. So it wasn't. I'm not talking about
that did used to be a problem with
island to island, but
some of the earlier Battlefields used to be a bit like that, where you would literally, there was, I can't remember, there was like a couple of desert maps where you'd spawn back at base, and then you would run for 10 minutes and get sniped as you were crossing. You're like,
yeah, maybe that isn't the best example, but the C ones worked better, I think, when you had to. I remember there was an XCOM. The only XCOM, it was on a cargo ship the ship.
Yeah, that was good.
And you had to. That was they spawned on there, and you had to go up there. Like all these epic moments.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Some of those maps are amazing. And then you'd end up off that, and then you'd end up on the islands trying to cross over the islands and stuff like that. And all the storm would come in, and it was
so there's none of that shit no more. Like there's no stuff.
You don't know that. You just know it wasn't in the beta, but you'd think they'd put that in the beta if it was going to be in there, wouldn't you?
Well, they would have talked about it because that was a big thing when Battlefield 4 came. They called it dynamic weather system. If you remember, this time we've got a dynamic weather system, and it's going to rain, it's going to thunder, it's going to go dark, and it really did. I mean, when that thunderstorm picked up, you're going to see like in front of your gun kind of vibe.
Let's just go back and play that then.
Well, I would love to, but none of my friends do, and like Clarky said, everyone on there is bloody maniacs now.
They are maniacs now, because I booted up about 7-8 months ago, and it was just oh my god, it was awful.
But now and again, it is nice to go back and play Battlefield 3. Like there's still people there and play Little Metro and all the rest of it. I mean, even Metro as an example, like from this dark tunnel going out, and if you went out, you saw this big.
He always goes.
Yeah, I love that map. Like, it's just
how many hours we spent in bloody Metro? The one thing that I've heard about the beta, which I'm not sure about, not a lot of verticality. Would you say that's true? In terms, so for example, like I was watching one stream and a guy was really like, there was like 2-story building and a guy got on the roof because he parachuted out of his plane or something, jumped in and landed on a roof. And oh my god, that's amazing! He's on the roof, and I'm like, yeah, but that was the bullshit. We used to be all over the place. Like maps, you'd be like, you were always crawling all over buildings and up high or whatever. And I didn't see too much. It seemed to be an awful lot of kind of like just going around the ground. You know, maybe we shooting out of a window, but not much else.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't notice it too bad, but because the levels were set up, like the last scene of Saving Private Ryan kind of vibe. It was like that kind of, you know, it's like that village kind of
in the graveyards with the, you know, looking at this.
No, like you remember like where they
like
fought,
the last scene in. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they made their last stand at that like rundown French city, I think, or village.
Yeah.
Ramsey, are we under sponsorship this episode or something?
I said to you, I'm not sponsored, but I'm available, which is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because it's like that, Ramsey. You're not really going to have that verticality, are you? Because you're naturally going to.
I don't know. In Carantay, you know, even like even you take Saving Private Ryan, there was at the fucking church tower where the sniper was, not for very long, but it was there.
Yeah, true.
You know,
true.
So yeah, I don't know. I remember the thing about Battlefield being, you could get yourselves into some really good positions. And you know that there was a lot of height involved. So you know, lots of our stuff would be like, we used to have in warehouses where we would just be on the second floor shooting down, trying to save an MCOM or something like that, and then the whole place getting destroyed and tanks driving through underneath you and all this sort of stuff. And it was,
even in 2042.
Oh man, the epicness of it was just fucking brilliant. Loved all that, but I didn't see a lot of it in some of the streams I watched because, like I said, I haven't seen much of it. I'm trying to keep myself on the down low for it. I'm not that. You know, I know I'm going to get it. I don't need to be watching people stream loads of it or anything like that. But that was one thing that sort of hit me, was like, I'm not seeing a lot of kind of height. I'm not seeing a lot of, you know.
What is back, like Battlefield 4 and 3, is the destruction is back. So walls you can destroy.
I'm assuming you can't level everything.
No, it's like 3 and 4. So it kind of, because I've played so much 3 and 4, I could almost tell what was breakable and what wasn't. And the good thing is, it's like a lot is, like the majority is breakable, I would say, but then you've got some key buildings that they have to be in the map, which makes sense. You don't want everything to be rubble, right?
Yeah,
but it not to the point where it affects you. It's like 3 and 4. It's enough destruction. It's a good healthy amount of destruction. You're not going to need more. Okay, I wish I could do that. You know, you're good enough to go. So that's a good thing. And like I said, it's a really good game. The only thing that's missing is those Battlefield 3 epic moments and the Levolution and the dynamic. That was just like the sprinkle to make just an epic game that we still talk about.
So it's missing all the good stuff then.
No, the shooting is great. The guns are great. The combat is great, Clarky. No, it is. It's really good. It's really fun. The classes are a bit different to what we used to play. So it is that thing, Wimsey, now where there is set classes. But the only thing that I set for the classes are the side items.
Yeah,
so like the RPG is only set.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
Yeah, like the defibrillator is only with the medic. But it's that thing now where like a medic can have a sniper gun, for example.
But that doesn't sit well. I'm really worried about the balancing on that, because if you can imagine like the sniper class, if you can get up somewhere high and you can also have all sorts of gadgets to fucking sort yourself out. You can resupply. You can. It's like, so if I can pick a support so I can resupply myself with loads of ammo.
Yeah.
And I'm a sniper, right? I've got a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And I've got some kind of camo element, and I've got some kind of, you know, respawn ability. You know, that those things used to be able to put down and respawn. Yeah, it just seems like that's the whole point about the class system was, you want to run with that. You got to make some compromises here.
That's the
it used to wind me up, because I'd be like, I play support all the time. I love support, big guns, helping out my colleagues, all that sort of shit, right?
Well, no, so engineer was an RPG, wasn't it? Yeah.
You do all your support stuff. I used to love that thing. And then if you ran into something where it was like, this isn't working, there's a tank there or something like that, you'd respawn as an engineer and go take it out with an RP, and it really forced you to kind of like change your way of playing. Whereas this is just like,
so
oh well, I'll just
yeah.
Don't know.
I agree. If anyone who doesn't know, the classes used to be like locked to weapons as well. So if you were an assault class, you couldn't run a sniper.
No.
If you were a did they call the snipers scouts? I can't remember what they called them.
Yeah,
now.
scout recon.
Scout recon. If you were a scout recon, which is a sniper class, because you were there to sit back and do your.
You can't have a big gun.
You can't have a heavy machine gun.
No big gun for you.
It was stuff like that. Yeah, so that's the only thing I noticed. Shall I tell you another major positive though, which is really cool?
Go on, give me another major positive.
This is really minor, but it just helps so much. In terms of reviving people, it's exactly the same. So anyone can revive anyone.
I know exactly what you're going to say now.
Yeah, anyone can revive anyone in the squad, same as always. But the medic, no matter who dies in any of the team, you can revive them as well. So we don't have to be in the same squad. So that's all the same. But when you go and revive someone, what you can do now is, if you're not a medic, if you can deliberate someone. Is that the word?
Deliberate them? You can deliberate with them.
If you use the deliberate. If you can defibrillate someone straight away. But if you're reviving someone instead, Clarky, do you know what you do? You can revive them, but you can drag them away as well. So you ain't got to be sitting there in the middle of the road reviving someone. You can just drag them like.
You know what they should do? What they should do.
So good.
Is they should merge that thing from the from Metal Gear Solid 5, where if they're in the middle of the field, you can like strap a fucking balloon to them and they go up like in a weather balloon, and a plane comes on and takes them off.
You can do that with animals in Metal Gear 5 as well.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah.
So I know it's really minor, but trust me, once you get, you remember how frustrating it was, like trying to revive Clarky and you just get shot as well. But now, if you can pull him around the corner,
there was an awful lot of reviving Clarky. I do recall. Yeah.
Honestly, it's really good. Like that would have made 3 and 4 even better.
That's because you always fucking abandon me and I end up getting shot.
That's because you're always at the back. But you know, it's. I am looking forward to it. It'd be good to. I need a nice multiplayer shooter. And if it all goes tits up, COD 7's around the corner, or whatever it is, Black Ops 7's around the corner.
One thing they've lost as well, Ramsey, which I did like in 2042, was, do you remember in the gaming mechanic in 2042, you could on the fly change your loadout of your gun?
Yeah, well, no, you had that kind of crosshair thing, didn't you? So you could you could change with the zoom scope, you could change your ammo type, you could change it. Yeah. Is that still in? It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, so you can only change your weapon if you die in the screen now.
Sure about that. I mean, that used to be quite useful. I used to change my scope a lot.
Yeah, so, when you needed to, you could actually
if you were like on a field, you could just keep it on like a 4 times, and then when you were coming close up, you could flip it back to a
if you beat the MCON and you're on to the next one, you might want to get out your long scope again because everyone's really far away.
Yeah.
Gone, buddy.
I quite enjoyed that. Once you got the hang of it, you could be quite quick with that. It was good. I liked it.
It was really good. But, so yeah, that's gone as well.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
But definitely better than 2042 overall.
Okay, well, we'll see. Like I say, less than a month, and we'll be waiting in lobbies. Not playing it, but just waiting in lobbies.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. Clarky, Nintendo Direct. What did you think?
It was really good. That's why I told Pet to bring the list up. Pet,
do you want me to go through it, Clarky, and tell me when to stop?
Yeah.
Stop.
Never stop. Never stop.
So there was a lot of Super Mario stuff because it was the 40th anniversary.
I'll tell you what, there wasn't a lot of though, Pet.
Yeah.
Hack and slash games and action RPGs based in
feudal
China or Japan.
Not enough feudal Japan.
Yeah, there were none of those. You'll notice Nintendo don't lower themselves to those levels.
No. I'll tell you what else they don't lower: the prices.
Hey.
Oh, fuck off. I already blew that one out with Star Wars Outlaws, Ramsey.
You're going to go for a year-old third-party game. Yeah, that's fine. You blow us out the water with that, mate. Nice one.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
So there's a big list here of everything. So just tell me when to stop, guys. Yeah.
Stop.
So the Super Mario Galaxy movie was announced.
Guess who's returning? Everybody. Yep. Move
on. Along with that, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and Super Mario Galaxy 2, I don't know if they're remasters or not, actually, sorry, but they're coming out on Nintendo Switch in October.
Well, I hope the remaster, because they already released Super Mario Galaxy once, didn't they, on the All Stars package?
Yeah, I've got that. There was also amiibos released that are Super Mario Edition ones. They come out in February.
4 times the price that they used to be.
Yeah.
I wasn't mentioning the price about these, but yeah, this is ridiculous. Yes. So they used to be £10-12, didn't they, Clarky? And now some are £50.
Like 30, 40, 50 quid, yeah.
Crazy.
Jesus.
I don't know about this one. I missed this one, but Rosalina's sketchbook will be available for purchase. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Mario Tennis Fever, new Mario game, is announced. Looks like the old one, but good game. Can't complain. But and then we got some Switch 2 edition announced DLC for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That was the 2D one, if you remember. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's not out till next year, is it?
That's not out until spring 26.
I can't say I was very enamored with that game.
No, I didn't. Do you remember like the whole gimmick was the elephant thing?
It was just too fucking easy. You could literally play that game without looking or touching the fucking console and finish it.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel with the 2D Kirby games. So easy. But anyway,
it's like I get making it easy, but fuck me.
Yeah, come on, we need a bit of a challenge. I agree. And then again, there were some figures like announced, like the talking flower figurine and things like that, and Yoshi's mysterious book.
Oh yeah, they're like flogging the merch, don't they?
Flogging the merch. New Yoshi game, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, was announced for Switch 2.
That looked alright. It had like a bit of a stop motion quality to it, unless that's the shit frame rate on the Switch 2.
Do you imagine? We're like, oh, lovely frame rate. Yeah. And then we got Nintendo Switch game announcements. So we got Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream game. So that's going to be released this year. Which
I remember that was a big thing on the 3DS, but the 3DS was a bit more
social, wasn't it? With that moving around,
being social, yeah.
From what I remember on the Tomodachi Life, which I never had actually, so I don't know if you played on the 3DS, but from what I know is if you had your Switch in standby mode and you walked past another player who had the game, they would appear in your game. So it was quite cool. Popicom, Dincom. I'm going to go through some of these really quickly. Popicom, Dincom, it's time exclusive. Storm Lacers, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. This is a big one. Final Fantasy
games.
Sorry, mate.
So all the old Mortal Kombat games.
Yes, yeah. Everything's in there. This is a big one. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. This is the second one. So that is coming to Switch and Switch 2. Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So that's coming to Switch
and Switch 2. The other one is coming to Switch 2 as well.
That would make sense. Link's Banner of Spark. Hades 2 is coming to Switch 2. Kirby Air Riders. The Amiibos. We saw more Hyrule Warriors, Clarky, The Age of Imprisonment.
Oh, I love Hyrule Warriors.
We saw Dragon. There was that.
Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 7.
Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
That looks good. I want that.
Yeah. So I believe that was. I've got that game, so I believe that was only a 3DS exclusive. I think up to now. Yeah. There's an update with the Nintendo app, Clarky, new Kirby themes and stuff like that.
Has he not said stop yet?
So this isn't in order of greatness. I'm gonna swing through the really
isn't.
Okay. Virtual Boy.
Let's talk about the Virtual Boy.
Yes, there we go. No.
Yeah, the cardboard edition and the
25 quid.
25 quid
for the cardboard.
For the cardboard. Yeah. It's not even a proper labo. It's 25 quid for the cardboard. It's 100 quid for the plastic thing.
You get the plastic one as well.
If you're a collector, I kind of get it. It will make
money. There'll be a knockoff on Temu before you know it.
Well, this probably already is one out, mate. To be perfectly honest.
Do you think PlayStation will be doing this in 30 years with the PSVR 2?
I think they've still got quite a few in stock, mate. They won't have to be made.
Just sell out the real ones in 20 years.
Sell out the stock they have still got in the warehouse. Yeah.
Shall I move on, Clarky? Do you want to say anything more about it? This is free. The games I think are free, Clarky, to Switch Online expansion pack users, which is nice to learn. I don't think you don't need the thing to play it, right, Clark? You can just play them in.
No, you need the thing. You need the thing to play it. No, I'm not joking. You need the thing to play it because it's got it's got some kind of the actual. It's got like some kind of screen over it, so your
Switch basically split your Switch screen into two, Pet. Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
So you actually have to use the cardboard. You can't put it on the TV, for example.
No.
Oh, fuck it, I didn't know.
That's my understanding is that like both the cardboard and the plastic thing have some kind of like lens, like it'll be a cheap shitty plastic piece of whatever.
If you put it on a TV, Pet, it would just be like two images slightly out of sync with each other, and it wouldn't look right. It would make you feel.
No, I know, but I thought they would have just like made it 2D instead, like figured out a way to make it clearer on the screen.
I don't think you understand the concept of the Virtua Boy.
Okay. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly remake, One Piece, Pirate Warriors 4, Overcooked 2. How many times are you going to see Overcooked come out?
I know. Stardew Valley. You can see your little faces on it now, can't you?
Oh,
not really. No, you can't though, can you? Because they're that fucking small. I mean, how have they done that, right? So they've done this thing where if you've got the camera and you're playing Overcooked, you've got your little character running around. It's kind of got a little speech bubble coming out with the photo of your face on it. Could they not have just done it so your face replaces the player's head? Would that not have made more sense?
So fucking picky, aren't you?
Well, it's just fucking attention to detail, Clarky. Nintendo are pissing me off at the moment.
They have
hold on. Who published and made Overcooked?
Do you want to Google
Probably Nintendo. Definitely Nintendo.
No, it wasn't Nintendo.
Absolutely Nintendo.
Overcooked.
No, it
published.
No, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because
I think it is
THQ. I don't know.
Team 17.
Right, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's Nintendo who are like, oh, we've got this piece of peripheral that we want you to use to kind of do whatever, right? They're in charge of it.
The original came out in 2016 and we're still fucking re-releasing this shit. But now with our faces in this
let's talk about Halo, why don't we? How many times they replace? Anyway.
So talking about games that they have tweaked slightly, Stardew Valley is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and this will use the mouse mode.
I heard that there's a mod for that where you can be a serial killer, and I really like
mate, there are so many mods for that game. You'll love them.
Humans Fall Flat, Power Simulator 2, Suka Game Planet, Metroid 4, Beyond Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond
this is open world, isn't it?
That looks
open world.
That looks shit.
Oh, I thought that looked good.
No, I'm not trying to be negative. It's just Nintendo do this to me. Because it's like I was watching the trailer and it's like, because obviously it doesn't really show Samus until like the very end or whatever. And I'm watching it with my boy and I'm like, this looks awful, because they're showing a lot of the stuff with the bike in this kind of very barren, empty world. And I'm just like, that looks awful. That just looks like this kind of PlayStation 2 Mad Max game kind of thing, but worse. And then it kind of shows the kind of the ramps and the ball thing. And you're like, oh, okay, I know what this is. And I'm sure that the third person bit or whatever, where you're actually shooting and first person and all that stuff looks great. But the bits with the bike in the open world just looked bad. Just looked bad. Sorry, just saying it's bad.
Do you know what it's like? It's like there's the Simpsons episode where they take the piss out of Barbie, and like Barbie keeps releasing this, but the Barbie dolls are always the same thing. But then, like, one year, one comes out with a hat, and everyone's like, but she's got a hat. And it's like amazing. So now everyone's like, but it's got a motorbike. And they've really doubled down on it, because there's an Amiibo Samus motorbike thing now as well. 50 quid. I think it looks good, but I'm not from like a graphical point of view. I just think, that looks fun to play as well.
We need to talk about Nintendo and their. What the fuck are they doing with their money stuff at the moment? It's what's an Amiibo now? 15, 20 quid? 40 quid.
They used to be 50, yeah.
Right, 40
50
quid they're
more.
going to be amiibos now. 40 quid. The Kirby Air Riders ones are going to be 50 quid each. 50 fucking quid each. And I know like the Kirby ones have got like the little star platforms that you can swap between the two figures, right? But it's like 50 fucking quid. If you want both of them, that's 100 quid. I mean, and then the game on top, what's that, 70 quid they're charging RRP?
I feel like part of the reasons these amiibos sold like hotcakes, I said this in the group chat, was because they were nice and cheap. So you thought,
but they were like 15 quid, which isn't cheap, but you're getting a little, you're getting a cute piece of
Mario. Get all of your parents and money for me.
My son's got some, but we only buy the ones that are going to look good on his windowsill.
Yeah. But you get something in the game as well, right? So you're like, okay, you know what? I really do want the Skyrim Zelda sword, so I'm going to use the Zelda amiibo.
We buy them because like every now and again, like as a treat, we might get him like an amiibo or something like that. And it's not for what you get in the game. It's just because they're nice little models. So he's got like, he's got the Link's Awakening Zelda because he really likes, he likes that kind of look. He's got.
That's the only amiibo. Actually, I've got two amiibos. That's one of them I've got.
Yeah, the Link's Awakening amiibo. He's got a couple of. I think he's got the Kirby one or a couple of Kirby one. I think he's got the Pikmin one. He's got the one with I can't remember, one of the astronauts with a couple of Pikmin running alongside him and stuff.
Some 50 quid ones now. And
I've got like the Dark Souls one, but they're. The reason we buy them isn't for what they do as in the amiibo. We do them because they're cute little models. They're really nicely detailed. And they're just and they're 15 quid. I'm not spending 40 quid.
It can't be the price of the game. It can't be the price.
It can't be the price of the game. So what they did was they took the game and they said, "Oh, we'll make that double." Well done, Nintendo. Right? So the what do you call it? Galaxy 1 and 2 remake, 70 fucking quid.
Yeah,
70 quid. Oh, but don't worry. Because if you don't want to, you can just buy one on its own or two on its own. 40 quid each.
No.
Yeah.
No,
£40 for Galaxy 1, £40 for Galaxy 2. The double pack is 70, so you're saving yourself £10.
They are taking the absolute piss.
It's absolutely infuriating, isn't it? Even though millions of people are going to pay it anyway.
I know they are, but this is the thing, right? So this is why me and my son always buy stuff physical, and I know it's different because everyone goes, "Oh yeah, but you can get it off Shop 2 for 55 quid." Great, because that's where I'm going to go. But I thought the whole point about fucking digital was that if you want to buy a digital, it's going to be cheaper than physical to try and entice you to buy it off the fucking digital store. Nah, 70 quid, mate.
Because they don't have the CD to print, or the cart to print, or the manual, or the box.
Oh, don't start me on Nintendo e-cards or whatever they're called.
In fact, we're on about AI earlier today. Someone really needs to get AI to recreate that scene in Scarface, but with all the guys at Nintendo.
I mean,
where they're all counting the money and everything.
They were always known for their high prices and games not becoming cheaper over time. But bloody hell, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, we're talking about.
I don't mind if they're going to bring out games that are like, I guess what you call AAA. So Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, you want to put those at 70 quid in line with your competition, fine, knock yourself out, that's fine. I've got no issue with that at all, right? If you've got Donkey Kong Bonanza, it's not my cup of tea. My son fell off it a little bit, but you can't complain. If they brought out like a new Zelda game at 70 quid, you'd be like, absolutely, take my fucking money. My son's had like 300 hours on that game. Just, it's like absolutely no problem with that at all.
I've got a problem with that.
Xbox don't sell fucking remakes for that.
Can I tell you what my problem is?
Microsoft, hang on. The whole Zelda Master Chief Collection, I think they flogged out for like 50 quid or something like that. And that had like, 4 games on it or something ridiculous? Anyway, sorry, Pat, go on, man.
No, I interrupted you. Don't be sorry.
No, I interrupted you. You go on.
But the only thing I was going to say was I do have a problem with the Donkey Kong pricing as well, right?
Because it's a shit game?
No, because when you give them an inch, they will take a mile. So my point is like, okay, if the next Zelda game comes out and it's 70 quid, we're all like, you know what, it's Zelda. Okay, we'll allow them that because it's Zelda and it's amazing. We'll allow them that. But the problem is, if we allow them that on the Zelda game, then it becomes the standard, and all the other fuckers then jump on it. So, for example, if GTA comes out, GTA 6, and they go, it's going to be the first £90 game,
£100 game,
£100 game. Fuck it, and we're like, you know what? Yeah, let's just play this scenario, okay? It's going to be the first £100 game, and it's due, and they give really good reasons. It's due £100 because you're going to be playing this game for the next 10 years. We're going to support it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, you know what? We don't like it, but we do it because it's GTA 6, and we do it, and we're not like it by GTA 6. We convince ourselves it's the only time we're doing it, and they're right to do it because it's Donkey Kong, because it's GTA 6. I'll tell you what, then, a few years after that, you'll see some other shit trying to do it as well, like Assassin's Creed, and then it becomes the standard. So then GTA has to come. Then when it comes out again, it'll be 150 quid. So we're raising the bar.
To inflation. Like, I mean, not being funny, but how much money have you spent buying GTA 5? Because you ain't telling me you only bought one copy of that.
I bought one copy on PS3.
Yeah.
I bought it again on PS4.
Yeah.
And then I bought it again on Steam Deck.
So copies. You spent far more than 70 quid on it, mate. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but that's
no. I get your point, right?
Principle. I'm not saying
we can't be expecting games. You know, when we first started playing games together, we can't expect games to stay at 40 quid, 50 quid. You know, games are always. I think when we started playing games together, it was like 50 quid for a game, but you always picked them up for 40. Right now they're 70 quid. We always pick them up for 55, 60. It's not like you can't expect prices to stay the same. Of course they're going to get more expensive, but I just, you know, they've just, what was it? They just fucking announced the game. They announced the DLC before the games even come out.
For which one?
Oh, Clarky, what was it? It's a new Nintendo game. Was it? Which game was it? Shit. Pokemon. It was Pokemon Z-E-N-A or whatever it's called, A and Z or what the fuck ever it is, A to B, whatever it is, right? And they've on the direct. They fucking meant talking about the bloody Hyper Evolution Pokemon DLC, paid DLC. The game's not even out yet.
The Mega Dimension.
At least they used to pretend that they didn't do this, right? At least they used to pretend that, there might be some DLC. We haven't ripped it from the game, really. No, we're gonna make it now after the game's out. We're gonna make it special. Bollocks. And they just, man.
You say about we can't pay £60 for games anymore, and I kind of get it. But what does take the piss as well is a lot of games, there's just a feeling where, you know what, back in the day, that wouldn't be DLC. There's just like a nasty feeling with some games. I don't want to specifically say which ones, which hold back.
What does that ever
like? Okay, well, I'll fucking say it. There's like a lot of like EA shit comes out, and you just feel like that would have been part of the game, and they've just hold it back. Like there's no reason for that to be DLC. It's ready on day one, and you're trying to charge DLC for shit we would have got back in the day.
Game was it? There was a game that come out. Might have been one of the Gears of War games.
Yeah, does it all
that
the time,
had the DLC on the disc.
Oh yeah.
And you bought the game, and then the DLC unlocked about 3 months later, and they said, "Oh yeah, the DLC, but you had to buy the code to unlock the disc or something." It was something like that. I think it was a Gears of War game. You're just like, you are taking the piss, fellas. At least pretend. At least give me.
That's
like
it. You give them an inch, and they take a mile. That's the point. That model would be okay if the game was free. Like that's how it started.
You know whose fault this is, don't you? Can Todd fucking Howard in his fucking horse armor.
Yeah. Maybe. But we adopted that model. We adopted that model because the app was free or the game was free, so we were going to pay a bit more to continue playing or to play more levels. I get, but then we accept that strategy, and then they bring it into the other stuff. So that's what I mean. We accept this shit for Zelda. But then they leak it into the standard shite. Silk Song came out for 15 quid this week.
Yeah,
or
last week. Yeah.
Oh, what a game! What a game!
The shit out of Hell Is Us, didn't it? Poor old Hell Is Us. Here we are. It's our brilliant release date. Oh, what's this? Shadow Drop Silk Song. Amazing.
Yeah, so Silk Song, after years and years of working it, you're telling me they didn't spend money on it? No, but they decided, well, you know what? We're not going to sell this shit for 40 quid. We're not. We're going to stand by our guns, and we're going to sell it for 16 quid, even though it's cost us an arm and a leg, and we've worked on it for God knows how long.
But they know they're going to sell like fucking 10 million copies of that game. So, no, I get it. But they're also like, what's Team Cherry? What?
Anyway, moving on. What else was on the list?
Sorry. So Donkey Kong Bonanza paid DLC is out. DK Island and Emerald Rush.
Persona 3.
Sorry, mate.
Persona 3
again.
Persona 3. I'm not on there yet, but Persona 3 is on the reload. Is coming to
Hasn't
Switch
that just come out? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm sure Persona 3 just came out on something.
not just came out. Came out.
It
I
came
don't know,
out
I
about
just-
a year ago on the other platforms.
Oh, that'll be it then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've got it
Or
on Steam
Vita
Deck.
or something. Yeah.
No. The portable version is only out on Vita. So Pokemon Pokopia.
Oh my god, that was
Propolis
just
or
what a
whatever
load
it
of
is, yeah,
bullshit that
Pokemon,
was.
yeah. That just looks like Minecraft.
Yeah, that looked crazy.
I mean, this
Pokemon
is
Legends-
yeah. Don't start me, right? So this is the Pokemon company that have just fucking patented. Oh, I can't throw a ball to summon a creature, but they can rip off the entirety of fucking Minecraft for one of their games. Oh, amazing! Well done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wankers.
Yeah, you're right. The graphics on that looks. I don't know why Pokemon makes such shit-looking games as well.
It's not like they've got any money, mate. That's what it is. They hardly make any. They don't sell any games, you see, so they can't make a game look good.
Well, they got to shut the Pokemon's cafe then in Japan, isn't it? To save some money.
I watched. I think it was a beat 'em ups video about a year ago or something like that, and he was looking at like the. I think it was when the trailer for Pokemon ZNA or whatever it's called comes out.
Z-A.
What the fuck ever? It's like an A to Z, whatever.
Z-A.
How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. Z-A.
Zah.
I'll be saying Z-A.
Whatever. And all he did was he said, just look at the windows, and all the windows are the same fucking flat. And you're just like, and every time I see a trailer for it now, I just look at those windows, going, Jesus, fuck me, man, you tight ass.
I don't know what they do. How hard would it be? Yeah, I do think this is like we're not Capcom. Who makes Dragon Quests? I can't remember who makes
Dragon Quest.
Square. I feel like just take some of the old Pokemon games and make them 2.5 Dragon Quest Octopath style, and they'll just sell like hotcakes. Like it looks so nice. But anyway,
I mean, you look at Dragon Quest 7, right? The remake of that one, yeah. Looks lush.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great.
Looks really good. Look at Pokemon Zah.
Yeah, that was going to be my next game. So Pokopia and Zah came out. Well, another trailer plus the paid DLC before the game's out. They announced it as well, like you said. We're getting a Danganronpa 2 is coming to Switch too. Do you remember that?
Will it run it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's quite an intense game, that.
With an additional story, it's coming. Dynasty Warriors Origins. What was that about hack and slash Japanese games, Clarky?
But is it feudal Japan?
This looks good. I think this looks really good, and already they've released announced paid DLC for it as well.
No, really?
Yeah.
Shocker.
A new Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories free. Twisted Reflection.
Can I part X my copy of Monster Hunter Wilds that I put 3 hours into?
Oh no, this is the turn-based one.
No,
this is the turn-based one. This is you know the one I mean. 2 Point Museum, Disgaea 7 complete. Disgaea 7.
Yeah, have you missed the last 5?
I swear that came out on Vita.
It probably had, mate. It probably has. I think they're doing this thing where they get this barrel, right, and they empty it, and then they get this blade, and they kind of. What's it called? They kind of grate the scraping the barrel. That's what it's called. Yeah,
they are. EA Sports FC is coming 2026.
No. You mean 2012 version in 2026?
Legacy Edition. Yeah, classic Legacy Edition.
They'll say they'll say it's a Legacy Edition because it's still got Beckham in it. Because they haven't bothered to fucking do any of the new roster moves.
Yeah. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake, Virtual Fire 5 World Stage, Lego Voyagers.
Did they just? Lego. Is that? Yeah,
no, not the Batman one.
The little bricks that go. Oh, that's going to be so cool. I'm looking forward to that one.
Little Nightmares 3, Persona 3 Reload, Resident Evil. How do you pronounce it, Clarky? Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem.
It's from the Greek Requiem,
as well as 7 and Village is coming.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good having 7 and 8 coming at the same time. That's
it. Actually, they actually showed gameplay from it as well for Resident Evil 9, and it looks pretty good.
Have they shown like Switch 2 gameplay of it? Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
The gameplay in the direct was Switch 2.
And it's still on the engine from 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
One thing Capcom does really well is they support Resident Evil on so many platforms. like from VR to
But that's
iPhones.
like saying one thing EA do really well is support EAFC on so many platforms.
Resident Evil is a bit different, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, hurry up, because Clarky's getting yawny.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
last one, Clarky. The last game was Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
I got really excited about that because I thought it was going to be another Three Houses game, and it's not.
Well, apparently
Yeah,
it's in the
Three
same
Houses
universe.
was good.
Apparently
Yeah,
it might be in the same universe
game,
because there's some same characters that were in Three Houses.
Oh, what? Because they couldn't be
the
asked to
trailer.
fucking make a new model. I'm getting the fucking theme here. I really am. Cheapskate mother.
Well, maybe, or maybe it's the same universe.
No, it's in the same universe. So you just want to reuse the same assets that you used in the last 3 games? Yeah, all right, mate.
Or tie the stories up. Or tie the stories up.
I hear Skyrim's going to be coming out on it too, a Switch 2 version. That'll be another 50 quid. Thank you very much.
Skyrim remastered.
Yeah.
So that's
AKA Todd wants a new Ferrari. Yeah, okay.
That's everything announced at Nintendo Direct.
Well, now could you go through Gamescom opening night live?
Oh, fuck off.
Well, let me finish with this. Clarky, from that long list of games,
is there any ones you want to buy?
What's your top
3
takeaways, buddy?
Top 3. Give me your top 3 games off that list.
Must-haves.
Yeah, it means you should have been listening through all of that.
Well,
Resident
let me start like that.
7, 8, and 9.
Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9. That's the 3.
Hey.
New Pokemon?
No.
Clarky? No.
It's the Windows, mate. Do it for me.
Rhymesy, what about you and your son on the new Switch 2?
So he'll have. He's already got his shopping list already sorted. He's having Kirby Air Riders, without a doubt. He's having what's the Hyrule Warriors, the new one,
it's
Age of
Imprisonment.
Oh, yeah.
Imprisonment. That one. So yeah, because he's just finished playing the first one, Age of Calamity.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. So he's just finished playing that. So he's beaten Tears of the Kingdom. He's put like 300 hours into Tears of the Kingdom. He's halfway through Breath of the Wild, but he keeps going back to Tears of the Kingdom. He's beaten Hyrule Warriors, the Age of Calamity one, so he's looking forward to the next one. He can't get into Donkey Kong. He's about halfway through Donkey Kong, can't get rid of that. But so he's going to want for certain those 2. I want Dragon Quest 7 remake, but I'm not sure if it's worth holding on to this old beat up Switch just for that. So I need to work out if it's coming to PC as well. If it's coming to PC, I'll get it on Switch, not Switch, on Steam Deck. Because this old bugger, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to sell because I kept it thinking. Now my kid's on Switch too. I'll just use that and play all the games I never got around to playing because he had it all the time, and I ain't touched it since the Switch 2 came out. So I might as well get rid of it. You're right there, Pat. Yeah.
Dragon Quest 7. That's the you're gonna get a remake of that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take that.
Really good game. Really good game.
What's it look? I wonder if it looks like on DS. It might be just worth picking that up instead of fucking paying out 70 quid for a remake. Whatever it was.
I might as well play that on the 3DS. Do you know when they did the Snake Eater version on 3DS as well?
I've never played Snake Eater, so I've got
Have you not?
No, that's why I was like, but then I figure it'll come out on Game Pass or PS Plus at some point, so I'll probably get them.
Clarky, I can't imagine you around Christmas time not buying Metroid Prime 4. I can't see that.
Metroid Prime 4.
There you go. So it isn't just Resident Evil. Yeah, I thought so.
I'll tell you one I did saw a news thing. It was a proper clickbait thing. Absolutely broke my heart today. The headline was Square Enix recreates Final Fantasy VI in 2D HD. I was like, oh my god, this is it. And then you open the story up, and apparently they have, but it's just for some like shitty characters in some like online gacha game that they make. Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent game.
We did get a Pixel remaster, didn't we?
Yeah. There actually are some 2D HD bits in the remaster of Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, in the Pixel remaster.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Some of the bits of it. There's only a couple. The Opera House bit and I think one other bit were in 2D HD.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find I'm sure there was more that I was getting off for like the coming soon list for Switch 2. So yeah. Oh, sorry. He wants the Galaxy 1 and 2 pack as well. But I'm like, you can get that off Shop 2 for like 55 quid. So I might do that. And I quite fancy Mario Tennis Fever, just for a bit of a knockabout and a bit of a laugh, because I used to like the old Mario Tennis games.
I might join you.
The previous one was good. I like the previous one.
I'm not playing Clarky because he cheats.
You're probably too tight-ass to pay for online, aren't you?
We have to have online, don't we? Because otherwise we can't play on our virtual boys. Anyway, I think that's pretty much done it, unless anybody else wants anything to say.
No, I'm all good.
So until next month.
Hashtag buy Silk Song.
No, don't buy Silk Song. Buy Hell Is Us instead. Buy Hell Is Us. Silk Song's getting
Hell Is Us?
Hell Is Us? I'm actually quite looking. Sadly, I thought it was coming out on Game Pass, but it's not. Hell Is Us is a third-person light action sort of Souls-like, something like that, but where you get dropped into a kind of war-torn world. There's no map. There's no sort of hang on, Coleman's got something to say.
Breaking news from Coleman.
Breaking news from Coleman. Coleman, you better type quick, mate, because we're on a tight schedule.
Yeah, come on, man. I want to get to bed.
Yeah.
He's putting capitals as well. I have something to say. Is what
it's basically the game that was going to steal sort of like most of September and be really raved about, and then Silk Song released on the same day, and they got fucking shat all over. But
rightfully so.
I am tempted to get it, but it's apparently quite depressing. So maybe not.
Oh, it should suit you down to the ground then.
Oh, I don't know. If it feels a bit stalkery in that kind of world.
It should suit you down to the ground then.
Yeah. But so Clarky, you actually you got plans this week? You know, anything that's going to prevent you from releasing a podcast?
Well, there is
before the next Nintendo Direct.
I have got Silk Song and Star Wars Outlaws to play.
You should wait on Silk Song just until they patch it to make it even more easy. I'm
8 hours into it.
Oh, hang on, Coleman's got something to say here. Can you put it on screen? Hell Is Us.
For our audio listeners, he's saying play Silk Song. It's good, really good, really good. Really good.
Game of the Year contender.
Silk Song.
And I'm sure if you want to hear more of Coleman's thoughts on Silk Song, I mean Hell Is Us, make your way to Big Red Barrel. Their podcast is slightly more professional than ours and actually comes out every week. Otherwise, until that time, we shall say good night. Polish dystopian future, says Cole. See, that's what I mean. Depressing as all hell. Until probably in a couple of weeks' time, depending on when Clarky gets this one out, we shall be back. And I will have played lots and lots of games. Probably. In fact, I haven't talked about any of the games I've been playing, so we could go for another hour if you want, boys. I've got loads of games in my back catalogue I could talk about.
Yeah, I'm
going to Google Maria Whittaker.
Pet's got to go. Oh fuck!
He's going to the toilet with some toilet paper and some Maria Whittaker.
Yeah, well, Clarky's off to do the same thing, but with Wolf. And so, till next time, thank you very much for listening, and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.